How many words do I need to learn daily to improve my English vocabulary? This is one question that I've been asked so many times in the comment section. So I thought, why not to make a video on this topic and let you all get the best possible answer to this query. Hi everyone, my name is Nidhi and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. We all want to improve our vocabulary, and for that we really work hard. But the sad part is, most of us are not focusing in the correct direction. And that is the reason, despite learning 10 words a day, 50 words a day, 100 words a day, we hardly see any improvement. By the end of this video, you will have a clear-cut idea on how and how much effort do you need to put in order to have a good and decent vocabulary in English language. So let's get started. First, let me divide this video in two sections. First is to help you with the correct method to learn vocabulary, and next I'll tell you how many words do you need in total to have a good communication in English. Alright then, before answering the question, how many words do you need to learn in a day, I want to ask you something. Tell me, when do you think or realize that you've learnt a word? Is it when you read it, or when you mug it up and you immediately feel that you've learned that word? I'm sure many of the words that you learn in a list of 50 words, most of them you don't even remember the next hour. And why does this happen? Simply because you were learning those words without an aim. There was no aim associated with the list of the words you were learning. So, do you believe by simply mugging up these words and their meanings is going to benefit you at all? Guys, to learn any new language, there are 4 skills that you have to master. And this I keep telling in most of my videos. So, the skills are speaking skills, listening skills, reading skills, and writing skills. So, if you think that you are learning a word, you should be able to apply that word in all these 4 skills. If you are successful in doing this, that means you have learnt this word. So today I'll tell you the exact method of learning these words and to increase your vocabulary with this method. I promise if you learn even 5 words a day with this method, you will see that those 5 words will stay in your memory for long. Are you guys excited? Well, so am I. So let's start with the first point. To learn any new word, there has to be a hunger inside you. By the word hunger, I mean the need of that word. Why do you need that word? Okay, if I throw 100 words in front of you and you don't even need these words to speak in your conversation, your mind will not accept these words and you will never ever retain those words in your memory. On the other hand, if you need that word to speak, this time your brain will help you in finding the other meanings of that word and how to use that word in a sentence. So that hunger is very important. Now you'll ask me how to generate that hunger in us, right? So I'll tell you. The simplest method to do this is to take an article and read it. It's an effective method, guys. Listen to me carefully. So what we're gonna do is, we are gonna read one article and then we're gonna speak or we're gonna say that entire article in our own way. That means with the help of your existing vocabulary. Also, if possible, record your voice and listen to what you exactly said. Now, while reading this paragraph, there are certain words that you may see first time. Or maybe you know that word but you don't use it in your conversation. So, in step 1, we fed our mind with some new words. Remember, we haven't learnt any word, we just read them, okay? Now in the second step, you need to say that article. Not while reading, but in your own way with your existing vocabulary that you have. It may seem difficult in starting, but keep trying until you explain each topic that you've understood from that article in your own way. If you don't feel comfortable in speaking in starting, then that's okay. You may even write that first and then speak. But eventually, I'll suggest you to speak it directly because I think it's more effective. Anyway, both these activities, speaking and writing, falls under output process, in which it's your brain which is producing content. So now you would need words to explain your content. And this is where the magic starts. While speaking out that article or while writing, you may remember few of the words and sentences that you may speak as it is which were written in that article. But then there would be some words that you don't remember now. What you can do is you can think of another word that you know and you can replace it within that sentence, which again is a good news. At least you're using your existing vocabulary to produce content. And this is what we call flow of words. That means to learn using the words that we already know. Now, you successfully found an alternative word to put across your message. Still, you would like to know that exact word that was written in that article. Now go back to that article and read that specific line that you missed while speaking. And this time, use those words in your article mindfully. Since reading that article second time was on purpose, that means you had need to read that article because you were missing on certain words and you wanted to know those words this time. It's very much obvious that now that word has gained its space in your dictionary. So, from the entire process we did, we learned that a word cannot be learned in a list of words. You can never learn a list of words without any purpose of using that word. So, rather than reading a list of words, you simply read one article daily. And only reading is not enough. The entire process is to read and then speak it in your own way. So follow the complete process. If you think it's a tedious process, believe me, it's much more easier and interesting than learning 100 boring words without any aim. So I think an hour a day is enough for the reading and speaking both tasks. Do it daily and bring a significant change in your vocabulary. Now the next important question. How many words do you need in total to build a good vocabulary? Let me tell you one fun fact. If you would start learning the entire dictionary full of words, you will have to learn 172,000 words to complete that. So it's definitely gonna take your years to accomplish this goal, so I think it's insane. Rather, let me give you a sane advice. In English language, there are approximately 3,000 to 4,000 words in total that are frequently used in terms of having a good vocabulary while conversing with people. So you don't need to mug up 172,000 words and their meanings. Make an aim to learn at least 500 words a month, which is a decent count, I would say. Now, how would you get these words? For this, you can just go to Google and search for the list of frequently used words in English and start using these words in your conversation. Easy? If you want the list which I have made for my students, check the link in the description. It's on my website, that is mavenglish.com, and your vocabulary will skyrocket. I'm sure you've got your answer and you will start working on it now onwards. I hope you like this video. Thanks so much for watching this. This is me Nidhi, your English language coach. We'll be back with another video on my YouTube channel. Till then, take care and bye.